My project is basically one of the most catching or the you know project of the recent years of the modern India. One of the most noticeable and highlighted project. The project which has represent more than 400 to 500 guests in a single day. And the ceremony was the Sri Ram procession, Ram Mandir procession ceremony. And there's no another auspicious day today because we are celebrating the birthday of Sri Lord Ram today. So the project is Maharshi Valmiki International Airport, and this is the Wings of Heritage. So this airport is a horizon beacon of the architectural process and the community development. It has boosted the economy, which I will taken up in a later part of it. But this project is a testament to a commitment of a cultural enrichment and holistic community development. This is officially named as Maharshi Valmiki International Airport with the new name of Ayodhya as Ayodhya Dham. And while designing this project, architects has taken care of all the key key things while taking some religious things or the holistic approach, which architects has taken care of it. And while designing this project, we have taken care to make this project as close as possible. So this project, in this airport, if you see that it's a friendly entrance, and whenever I will show the entrance photograph in a later part of it, so you will feel like you are into a mandir. So it's a very good sort of a welcome to the pilgrimage and the tourist. So whosoever want to be a tourist, who feel that I am a tourist, there are a lot of things for them to celebrate with, and whosoever want to come and feel like they are coming into a dham. So this, its architecture will look like a temple as well. Beyond this, it's a Griha 4-star certified project. In this, we have taken care about the environmental consciousness in the aviation sector as well. About the social and economic impact, as we all know that part where this airport has came is not very much developed. Even after it is surrounded with the city, the capital city, Lucknow, even though that area like Sultanpur, Jaunpur, Faizabad, Ayodhya itself is not that much developed, and the traffic and or the communication parts, as far as the hospitality part is also, as well, there's not that much developed. But after this project, we have seen a tremendous surge into the opportunity for the business there, for the tourist, for all sort of economic activities. And now we have heard that several land prices also is increasing. So it signifies that due to the Ram Mandir as well, of course, and because of some better connectivity to the city and the surrounded city, that economic boost has come to that area. So certainly there's a huge social and economic impact after this project. So now come on to the design facts of it. This terminal building is inspired with the Sri Ram Mandir temple, and in that we have tried to give the colors, the designs, and the shikhars. It's like the temple itself. And it's a two-story building. As far as the terminal building is concerned, it's a two-story building. And it signifies, it is having a platform to welcome the areas to the arrival part. And the The another level is of the AHU area, the services area part, and the third level is of the roof. Uh, Other than that, there's a car and the parkings is there, and we have taken care uh, for the Divyang people to uh, to come into the terminal building and then for the city side infrastructure areas. Uh, the capacity of the terminal building to carry is 470 passenger and 10 lakh passenger a year. Uh, as I told, it's look like a temple. So in that there are 13 shikhars are there, and one big shikhar and 13, and remaining the 12 shikhars are smaller in number. So that shikhar signifies the month of Hindu calendars, 12, and shikhar signifies somewhere like sun, because Shri Ram was a Suravanshi, from Suravanshi part. So if you see, the shikhar is almost 9 to 10 meters in the rise part individually if we talk about, and there's a brass over it. We adorn it with a brass. The architecture is a Nagara style, and the front part of the terminal building is having 7 pillars, and these pillars are carved, uh, which signifies the structural blending of the cultural richness in the airport architecture. And yeah, so now come on to the economic and the sustainability, sustainable and the economical consciences so we have taken care in the design. So since, as I told that it's a Griha 4 rated structure, so in that we have taken care for the carbon neutrality. We have put it the solar panels at the rooftop. Roofings are insulated. We have put the rain harvesting pits too. DGU glasses, the plantations, and the GFRC we have used in place of stones. It is somewhat lighter in weight, and it nearly look like a stone. So GFRC material is a very, it is used in a tremendous manner into it. So this is the fact file in which I was trying to highlight with whom I did this project. Airport Authority was the client, Sthapati was the architect, engineering done by us, EPC contract by Schnell or SKA, suppliers in which we have taken the steel from Tata, SAIL, and the pipe structures from APL. Approximately tonnage, 1100 metric ton. It covers all the structures comes into it. It is functional and inaugurated. So these are the structures in the whole campus. Of course, the terminal building is one of the huge in it, ATC fire station, and this substation and car parkings like that. So let's come on to the terminal building part. These are the dimensions. It is the roof. The roof is 104 into 90 meters. Height is, the clear height is 14 meter approximate. The roof slope is 1:35. Design life 50 years, and the stories in the levels, as I told, we have 2 levels and 1 roof. Shikhar is 21 meter from zero. Seismic consideration we have considered as per the zone there. Zone was 0.16 zone factor we have taken. Response reduction factor 5. Importance factor is an important building. And the wind parameters we have taken 50 meter per second, and the risk coefficient we have calculated for that area is 1.08. This is a TACLA 3D view of the whole terminal building. You can see the shikhars are modeled in it. They are 13 in numbers. We will definitely see it in a later part too. So in my opinion, while designing this structure, we have faced a few of the criticalities and which I considering it as a special features. And one is the 3 to 5 meter cantilever which is holding the GFRC structure. And it was a challenge to hold this because The cantilever was very, 3 to 5 meters with that linear load as a UDL was definitely a significant one. Shikhar is again a sort of a complexity ka shikhar in that. Uh, we have used the embedded connectors, which is again a very good uh, sort of, not that new, but yes, we have considered in the design. And the trusses of 26 meters, which is holding the brittle element, which is nothing but the GFRC. So the cantilever part, which I talked about, it looked like that. These images are taken from the Tekla in order to make the detailing uh, as as clear as possible. Yes. So in that you can see that the bolts are there, and the cantilevers. That shape, that magenta color shape, is the shape which is holding that whole GFRC arrangement. This is the shikhar, as I told, total 13 shikhars are there, 12 numbers are smaller in dia, and one is 18 meter dia, which is, whenever you see any image of terminal building, you will see the bigger shikhar, which signifies the Surya, as I told. So this is the image of it, and I try to show the connections which we used into it. This is the embedded part, and that is the most interesting part, I believe, because in our structure, the columns are encased column, and the beams we used are steel beams, so I don't want to take any chances. So that's why I took the steel structure into the connector part, and that connector, if you can see, the connectors are having connections all around. So the connectors was implanted before the casting the column, and then after we have casted the RCC column, and then these connectors, the projected part of the connectors was connected to hold that another part of it. So what I feel is that with this arrangement, the member alignment was good, load transfer was good, and the joint stiffness was, we didn't lose any joint stiffness, and we are not uncertain about calculating the joint stiffness, because while designing in the softwares like ETAPS and STAD, we consider such connections as fixed connections, but due to some play in between the RCC and the steel plate, we feel that fixity gets somehow loosened. The long trusses, as I told, I try to bring the trusses into it. That 26-meter truss, the deflection was brittle, as we all know. L by 300 is the limit. So 26 meter to hold that 26 meter and onto the mullion columns or the main columns. It was very tough, and we used 312 tubes, and the erection was also not very easy for them. ATC building, as it's not that big, but just I want to show the skeleton of it. So this is the fire station building. ATC building, it's a real photographs. Substation building. And the gate. This is this picture is taken, 2 or 3 days before I've taken it. So this gate structure is again surrounded with a GFRC, and as I shown you in the previous slides, that some magenta color part was there, so it is like that. So I would like to share the milestone and some very good pictures of this project, which oftenly you will not see anywhere. So in the time frame, if you see, the building was started in December 21. May 22, excavation started, foundation casting, some developments here, column casted. From here, the roof structure started to see, and we can see the mezzanine structures as well, which is 5.8 and 8.8 meter level.
1 minute left.
What's up? Yeah. These are the GRC structures. The columns as I told, columns with a surrounded with the GFRCs. This is 18-meter dome. These are the flutes which are hanging onto the steel structure. Every flutes is having some hollow sections, and they are ultimately connected to the mainframe. So the where this where the crane is showing is some activity is going on to put the GRC material from the ground to the up. So in these pictures you can see GRC is surrounded, and our structure is giving the strength to it. December 23, and just before the inauguration has occurred. 25th December, paintings as I told in the interiors. This is the inauguration day pic, 30th December 2023. Thank you.